going to be doing is just sort of playing around, doing some stuff. And if you guys have any suggestions or want to see certain figures or have some ideas for some stop motions or whatever, just let me know in the comments or in the chat. Alright, so I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do as far as my stop motions. I'm just going to be sort of playing around with it, trying to create something. So I've got a few figures out here. The PS5 Spider-Man, and then the PS4 Miles Morales here. And then this is just that tracksuit mafia guy. I'm just have him probably get beat up or something. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to take them off here for a second. And I've got my phone set up here for my stop motion. Let's see, what should I do here? Well, let's see, we'll start with Miles here. Let's see, what should he do? I'm just gonna have him like flipping into the scene or something. And I've got this little deal here. I've got this little deal here. It's a Bluetooth remote deal for my phone, so I can just click that and it'll take a picture for my stop motion. Alright, so let's see here. We'll just start with them sort of doing like a generic flip into the scene. And one of the tricks that I use for my stop motion is I have sort of the frame, have it zoomed in, and then when I do a flip or something, I always have a hold of one piece of the figure so that I can sort of go like this or something like that to where my hand's not in the video, which is pretty cool. And that way I don't have to use like one of the flight stands or something like that, because those are hard to get out of the video, like to edit out of there. But anyway, we'll go ahead and start with him flipping into the scene. So we'll sort of take a few pictures here of just the backdrop. Okay, so now we'll have him sort of flip in here. Okay, then I'm going to tuck him a little bit. So he's tucking his body in there. And then I'll switch hands so I can have him out of frame over here. A little bit. He'll untuck just a little bit. And then he'll land. So we'll have him sort of this a little bit, bend his knees. And he'll land, maybe not that far. Okay, stay. There we go, okay. And then we'll just have him slowly sort of standing back up. Just a little bit here. So he stuck the landing there. Stand up just a little bit. Sometimes I get impatient and I start moving them too far. Okay, stand up. There you go. Stand up a little bit more. And put his arms down. And another reason that I have it sort of zoomed in a little bit, I don't know if you can see that screen too good though. But that way, like, because some of these figures don't want to stand up very good. So I'll have my fingers sort of at the bottom like this, just holding the figure up by its feet sometimes. Or I have these little stand dills. I'll stick one of those down there. But either way, if I'm zoomed in more, you can't see those. So it makes it a lot easier. Okay, now where was I? Alright. So his arms go down a little bit more. Straighten his knees. Just a little bit here. And then he'll slowly start turning that way a little bit. I'll turn his head a little bit. Just turn his body slightly there. Maybe bend his arm down a little more. And then he'll turn a little bit more here. Okay. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything, let me know, because I'm sort of just playing with them right now. Okay, so now he's done his flip. He's landed. So I'm going to play it right here, if you guys can see it. It's a little bit dark. It looks okay, I guess. You can see him flipping in there. I'm going to go back real quick, see if I see what the settings are set at. Okay, they're at 12 frames per second. It looks okay. He's flipping in a little bit slow. So what I can do is go back, and these are all the pictures that I took in order. So what I'm going to do is just take out a few of the photos in the stop motion so that it makes them flip a little bit faster. So some of them, like if they're in the same spot for too long, it'll look like they're sort of like stuck there. So let's take a few of these out. Take that one out. Okay, so we'll see if that looks a little better. A little bit. We'll take one more out. Where? Right. We'll take that one out. So now he'll flip a little easier. A little bit faster. We still need to take one more out probably. It's not too bad, I guess. Well, yeah, we'll take that one out. Okay. So, oh, now it's messing up. Okay. Replay that there. Okay, I need to undo some of that. Good thing about it is you can undo. So if you do delete a frame, you can undo it and it will put it back. We'll just undo a few of these. Okay. So, not too bad. He does stagger right here a little bit, but alright, we'll go ahead and get back. So now we're just gonna have Peter Parker Spider-Man flipping in here to join Miles on their whatever they're doing. Okay, so we had him do a flip in and then sort of turn this way, and now we'll just have Spider-Man flip in, but do a different kind of flip. So maybe like a where he jumps and spins or something like that. Alright, so I gotta figure out how he's gonna do that. Let's see here. Okay. So we have him. Now, picture there. Oh, take it. There you go. And then he'll twist like this, twist, just barely there. Twist a little more. And then sort of twist his body this way. Try not to kick Miles here. Ooh. And then he'll tuck his body down a little bit. Well, let's see. So now he needs to turn like this. Down a little bit, then this, then he'll land. So lands like so like that. Land. Well, if he'll stand up here. Okay, stay. We'll slightly move Miles' head so it doesn't look like he's just like a statue there. Looks like he's moving just a smidge. Sort of impact there. Now he's going to stand up just a little bit. Lower his arms, turn his head just slightly. Okay. And he's going to turn his body slightly so he's facing Miles here. Miles' head so they're looking at each other. And we'll slightly move his hand or something just to sort of make him look like he's alive. Put his arm down a little more here. Okay, so now let's see. Oh, what the heck? It's getting all messed up here. He flips in. Pretty cool. Why is it doing that? 12 frames. Okay. There it goes. Now it's playing it a little bit better. Alright, so now we have to have the thug villain guy enter. Alright, so they're just sort of hanging out, talking or whatever. Alright, so he is going to try and sneak up on him here. But it's not going to work because they got their spidey sense. Alright, so he's going to be back here. And he's going to try and sneak up on him. So wow, we're just barely entering the scene here. And he'll take a step. leaning forward like he's going to hit him. And just bring this up a little bit. Like he's about to swing the bat at him. And he's going to swing. I can get him to stand up here. I'll just hold his foot down here. Okay, so he's swinging, and then Miles is just going to duck underneath it. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this part. Okay, and then he's going to bend this. Well, we'll have him bent up just a little bit more, so he's just like barely getting missed by it. Okay, and then he'll bend back some more, and he's got a swing and a miss. Okay, no. Stay. Oh, no. Okay, so he's gonna swing like that and miss. I'm gonna put Miles down for a second. I have to adjust this guy. Put him on a little stand here. That way he'll actually stand up. Okay, so he swung, he missed here. Missed. And then Miles is going to be, where was he? He's right there. So he's bent even further back. And then he'll swing all the way through. So adjust his legs here. He swung and missed. Oh, you can see that a little bit there. Take that out of there. And okay, so I've got to go back here. And we'll delete that one. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I had to delete that last one because I put the stand in there, but I could see it at the bottom of the frame. So I'll have to redo that one. But that's what I like about this program that I'm using, or this app, is I can actually see the past image. It's probably hard to see on there, but it looks almost like a ghost. It's like the opacity's down. But it really helps to reset them. So like if something like this happens where you have to go back and sort of set them back up where they were, it makes that a lot easier. Okay, so he swung, he missed here. He was a little bit further back. And then Miles was up a little bit there. Alright, so he swung, he missed. Let me speed it to it a little bit more. Alright, so he missed. And then he's going to keep rotating because he's going to follow through on a swing there. So keep rotating a little bit. And Miles will stand back up just a little bit here. So now he swung, he missed, Miles is back up. Now he's going to kick his butt. So he's over here. Let's see, what should he do here? I'm just going to have him do like, I don't know. So he missed there. So we'll do, he's going to turn, raise his arm, he's going to try and like web him. No. Okay. He's going to turn. More here. Raise his arm up. Web him. And how I do the webs. So I have these webs that came with that PS5 Spider-Man, so I'm just going to use some of those. Let's see, which one should I use here? And I'm going to use this one here, which is the one where he's just wrapping it all around his body. So he has his arm out, Miles does. He's already flipping. So next step would be he's going to web him up. So it just slides on top here. He's just going to go like this and pull them. So for that, we're going to have this web line here, and we're just going to attach it in here. So it looks like he's got a web attached to him here. And wrap this end around his wrist here. Pull it and pull it this way. Gotta have it wrapped around there. Okay. And then I'm gonna move Peter Parker Spider-Man just a little bit. Like move his head a little bit, move his arm down just slightly so it looks like he's actually alive back there. And he's actually like moving around and stuff. And then move him a little bit further this time because he's yanking hard. So, and then he's gonna go flying up in the air. That web keeps coming off his wrist there. But we'll have him up in the air. goodness. All right, wrap around his hand here. Here, I'll do this. Hook it right around there. There we go, that works better. It'll fall. Okay, so we'll put him in there like that, and then just have him sort of up in the air like this. And just barely have his head poking out there. And the next one will just be him smacking the ground. Because there's going to be bigger gaps because he's moving faster. Alright, so let's see what we got so far. If you guys can see that screen there. Oh. So we got Miles flipping in, Peter flipping in. Oh gosh. Okay, he flips in, that guy misses, Miles webs him up and then slams him on the ground. Pretty cool so far. Okay. And then we'll take a few more photos in that pose. And then we'll have Peter just slowly looking over. So he's looking down at the bad guy there. And Miles' head will slightly move, just tilt it a little bit without him falling over here. And then we'll remove the web line, because now he's done with the web, because we just smashed that guy on the ground. So there we go. And then Miles is going to start standing up a little bit, bending his arm back down. You have to have a lot of patience to do stop motion because this takes forever. Like, I've been doing this for working on this one for almost 30 minutes now, and we have, let's see here, we have, I don't know that it says, but, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 5 seconds, we have a 5-second video, stop motion video. So this is, for working for 30 minutes, I've only got 5 seconds of stop motion done, which is crazy. So you definitely have to have a lot of patience to do stop motion. Alright, so back to this. He's standing up a little more, lowers his arm there, his head tilts back this way, and then Peter's going to turn his head a little bit, so he's going to start looking at Miles here. And then Miles is going to stand all the way up now. And he's going to turn just slightly to look at Peter. He's going to turn his head there. Okay. Going to turn a little more there. And just slightly more. So he's actually looking right at him. And then move his arm just a smidge, so it looks like he's actually like moving and not just a robot. There we go. Alright, so we'll see one more time here. That's pretty funny, the way Peter looks. He's like, what did you do? Okay, that was pretty cool. So I'm just going to end that stop motion there. Is there anything you guys would like to see for stop motion? You can pick any figures in my collection. So I've got, I thought about doing like a Captain America Red Skull fight or something like that. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Let's see what else I got. I could do something with like Deadpool and Wolverine, or I got the No Way Home figures. I could do like a No Way Home stop motion or something. Whatever you guys are thinking. And it does take a while because, like I said, like 30 minutes just to do like 5 seconds of stop motion. Or if you have any questions or just want to see a figure, or I can pose a figure or something, might be kind of cool if you guys want to see that. Whatever you guys feel like seeing. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and save this stop motion real quick before I forget. Let's see, go back here. Save. Save it as Spidey stop motion. Stop motion. There we go. Okay. So we save that. Well, it automatically saves it on here, but it just saves the project, not the actual exported uh, video. So we'll start a new one here. One thing that I don't like is every time you start a new one, you have to like refocus and redo all the settings. So 12 frames is usually what I do. Let's see. We'll refocus here. And I do manual exposure and all that so that it doesn't change when I'm doing the stop motion. Make it a little bit brighter there. Oh, too bright. Okay, that don't look too bad there. Okay. Um, take these guys out, give them a break for right now. Let's see. Let's do a Captain America and Red Skull fight. I don't think they'd be fighting like in an alleyway like this for the backdrop. And this little backdrop is just like one I made, I threw together, so it's not like all that great. And sometimes I like doing it on just the white background because it's a little bit less distracting at times. And it's bigger because here I have to stay pretty close up. So, but we'll go ahead and do a Captain America versus Red Skull here. Well, we don't need Tesseract for right now. And this is the What If Red Skull, but it's the only one I got. But he pretty much works for an MCU one. Okay, hang on. I gotta readjust now that I put figures on there. We'll change the angle here. Okay. Have them facing each other here. Okay. Ready for this guy. Alright, so something like that for right now. We'll move a little closer. There we go. So getting ready to battle here. Okay, so now we got these guys set up in like their beginning pose for the stop motion here. Alright. Oh. So, alright. So they're going to start off there, take a couple photos, and Red Skull's going to go to punch him. Okay. Let's make sure this is working correctly. Okay, yeah, it looks right. Alright. So, lifted his arm. Like he's going to swing at him. His leg. Swing this way. His head. Okay. I'm going to have to use the stand. Stick him on there. Start there, and then you swing like this. He's going to be slightly raising his shield to block it. He's swinging a little bit more. Sort of stepping into it there. He's raising it up. I don't know why he'd be aiming at the shield, but he's going to block it there. Bing. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, got it there. You block it. And then he's going to pull his hand down. Sort of slide it off there. And then as he's turning like that, he's following through on his punch. We're going to have Cap, where he's going to lift his shield. And what I'm going to try and do is have him where he spins this around and like hits him in the back of the head. We're going to try that, but I don't know how well it's going to work. So he's going to bend, turn. Oh, goodness. I can already tell it's going to be difficult. Stay. No, don't fall. Okay. So he's still turned because he's doing that. Then he's going to spin a little bit faster. Lift this up a little bit more. Oh, easy. Spin some more. Spin right here. And he's just staring at the wall, I guess. There. Well, not quite that far. Probably about right here. And then the next one is going to be the impact. Raise it a little bit. Right about there. So again, head's going to tilt back a little bit. Keep hitting him in the back of the neck. Okay, there we go. And then the next one is just going to be him smacking the wall. So we have Cap sort of following through like this. And Red Skull smacking the wall like that. And then he's going to keep going. And he's just going to of them sort of falling, like smacking it. So I can get them to sort of. That looks weird. And then, boom, and fall. And the caps follow through all the way there. And something like that. And lower that, and then he's going to turn his head. So we can see him knocked out here. Oh, don't fall. Okay. And we'll take a couple more. Just, well, if he'll stay in his spot there. And maybe he'll rotate a little bit so we can actually look at him. Unhunch his back a little bit. Okay. And then we'll take a couple more in that pose, because that's like the final shot there. Alright, so now we'll play this. Can you guys see that? Here, I'll rotate it so you can see a little bit better. Oh, nope, there's a glare on there. We'll see if you guys can see it though. Here, I'll go all the way up. Okay, so I'm going to turn it here. You can see it. Wow, that does not look that great. Did I? Let's see. Yes, 12 frames. It looks like he just goes over and like fist bumps the shield. I think we need to delete one of these. So when he goes to hit it, just bam, and then yeah, that one needs to be deleted. So it's just a fluid motion through there. And oh, oops, delete that one. Okay. So now, just solid through there. Okay, that's a little better. Looks a little bit better. Spins, gets hit. Okay, not too bad. Okay, set it back here. All right. So that was a quick little stop motion there with Cap and Red Skull. That one didn't take quite as long, but it's not as long of a stop motion either. Let's see how long this one is. Wow, it's like 1.5 seconds. So not very long at all. That's why it didn't take very long to make. Kind of cool. Hitting him with the shield. I want to figure out how to do something where he's throwing it and it like bounces off the wall. I want to be able to do that. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe if I threw it like up here or something, I don't know. And then you just grabbed it. But a little stop motion there. Alright, Red Skull, we can get up now. Okay, so now I'm going to save this stop motion here. Let's see here. Go down here and then save. And I'll just name this one like Cap versus Red Skull. So Cap versus Red Skull. Stop motion. Stop save that. And the cool part is it saves the project. So like if I wanted to go on like the one I just did with Captain America and Red Skull, I could go back in there and get them set to where they were and add on to that stop motion, which is pretty cool. Or just make another one and sort of like edit it together, something like that. Okay. All right. So I've done two so far, and I'll probably upload all these to the channel. I'll just sort of like combine them all together into a video, and they're a little bit better when I edit them because I usually put like sound effects and stuff like that with them, so it really adds to the stop motion. Um, let's see here. What else could we do here? You guys got any suggestions? Let's see here. Oh, what is my favorite Spider-Man figure from Eevee? My favorite Spider-Man figure, probably the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. It's probably my favorite right now. Let's see here. Paul Valquez, I think. I'm good. How are you doing? All right. So we'll do another stop motion here. What would you guys rather see? A Miles, like Miles into the Spider-Verse stop motion, or maybe like a Guardians stop motion? Which one sounds better? I'll let you guys decide. Get this set up right here. Turn that light off for a second because it's pretty bright. Tighten this down. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope to be doing some more of these. Probably doing like maybe once a week or so. Um, I did my first stop or my first live a little bit earlier today. I just opened some Black Series figures, so I'm still sort of getting used to going live, but um, I hope to do it at least once a week would be pretty cool. All right, so let's do a Spider-Verse stop motion. Turn that back on. So go ahead and get a new movie going here. And I don't know why this thing, hang on. For some reason, this thing, if I turn it at all, it gets loose. Okay, so I gotta tighten it. Okay, there we go. Alright, good. Alright, so we're gonna do a Spider-Verse stop motion now. Go grab Miles and some other ones real quick. Try not to knock over the camera here. Okay, so we got Miles, Spider-Punk there. Spider-Gwen. Stay. Let's see. And Spider-Ham. Why not? Alright, so Not sure what to do with these guys. Here, we'll set them off to the side for a second. So, putting all this gravel and stuff on this probably wasn't the best idea. It makes it look a little more like a street or an alley, but it gets stuck to the bottom of the feet of all the figures, and it makes it harder to balance because it makes it uneven. But anyway, alright, so get our settings set up here. Set him here just to get it focused. Just sort of get him focused here. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We'll bring in Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, so they have somebody to fight. Cool. Set him right there. Okay, so we have Miguel O'Hara there. Oh goodness, this figure, the 2099, I have the most trouble getting to stand up, so I'm probably just gonna have him like leaning against this back here a little bit. Alright, and then Miles is gonna be facing off against them. Start him out like this. Okay. So we'll tilt it up. They're gonna be facing off. Okay. So I'll have it there. And then Miles is gonna step forward. He's gonna run and jump at him. I'm gonna have to use a stand. Ooh. Oh. Put him on a stand here. And, well, that might not work. Okay, stay. Miles is slowly falling over. Right, so he was here. Let's take a step. So lean forward. Stands a little bit too big for his foot there. So I am just going to have to hold his foot. So he'll be leaning forward like this, and my hand's out of the frame. So, he's going to be running towards Miguel O'Hara here. Got him like that, and then he's pushing off. His other foot's coming forward here. And, okay, so he's going to go right here, and then he's going to be jumping up in the air. Bend his toes down a little bit. So it looks like he's jumping like this. Okay. twist. He's going to kick him in the face. So he's twisting like this. His face going out a little bit. And twist a little more. And this is going to be like the impact of him hitting him. So his face is going to go up. Body's going to bend back a little bit. So he was here. Now he's connected. That. Oh, my hand's showing a little bit. And then he'll follow through. Maybe he'll run on the wall. That'd be kind of cool. And then he's gonna run on the wall, so this is gonna be pretty cool. And he's just gonna fall over. Well, I don't know if one kick would knock him off. We'll see. It knocks him out. Okay. Well, let's kick him this way. So bam, kick him, fall down this way. Okay. Then he's gonna run on the wall. There, run on the wall. Okay, so he's there. And he's going to flip off the wall here. So push, flip, be out of frame for a second. Like this. And then just land back in frame like this. Arms down. Set it there. And then he's going to slowly stand back up. Stand up a little bit more here. And lower his arms down. Here we go. Okay, so we'll play it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. I just sort of improvised that. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen here. Looks pretty cool. He jumps, kicks him, and then runs on the wall. Him landing looks kind of weird though. Maybe I should take this one out. Well, it drops, goes like that, and then it drops. So we'll take that one out and see how that looks. He's just bam. I think that might look a little bit better. So he runs, and then boom, just drops. Boom. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then, let's see here, what should we do now? So we'll go back to the camera here. So we had Miles run on the wall, or kick him and then run on the wall. And I'm sorry if you guys can't hear me all that great. I'm streaming on my phone, so the audio might not be that great. Alright, I'll try and speak up a little bit. So now we'll add in Spider-Punk here. So the idea that I sort of had is that Miguel O'Hara is going to try and get up, and Spider-Punk's going to come in with his guitar and bash him over the head with his guitar. I thought that would be kind of funny. Alright. So first, before we bring in Spider-Punk here, we got to have Miguel O'Hara trying to get back up. So we'll sort of do something like this where he's lifting himself up. I always find it pretty difficult to make it look like they're getting back up because there's so much like body movement to do with it. But I've gotten a little bit better. So he's bringing his knee in here, this, and then sort of bringing it out, and then using his arm to sort of push his body up a little bit. Oh, sort of like that. And then, oh, I'm tearing the back drop off. And then, so Miguel O'Hara is trying to get up here. He's almost, oh, what's that big deal there? Okay, so he's almost up. It's about halfway up there. And this is when Spider-Punk's going to come in and hit him in the head. So he's going to take his guitar off here. So hang on here. We're going to have him walk in with his guitar. And we got to make sure that Miguel O'Hara is still trying to get up. So he's going to get up a little bit more here. Straighten his arm out if I can. So he's getting up a little bit more here. And so he's going to take a step forward. And then, oh, he fell. I'm just going to barely move Miles so it doesn't look like he's like a statue. Just slightly move his arms and stuff so it's just like he's alive there. Oh, dropped his guitar there. Alright, so I'll get him reset here. So he's going to be, where was he? There. So he takes a step forward. Looking at Miguel O'Hara. Stay. Alright, so and then he takes another step forward. Like this. Miguel O'Hara is starting to get up. Some more here. Let's just sort of turn and look at him. And then he's gonna turn his guitar. And well, how should we do this here? I'll turn it like this a little bit. Okay. Wait, I gotta move him a little bit more. He's starting to rotate there. And then we'll have him bring his guitar even further back like this. So he's winding up to hit him. Then he gets just slightly further up. And then I'll do one more with it all the way pulled back like this. Get him to stand up here. And Miguel O'Hara is just going to stand up a little bit, turn his head. And then now we're going to have him swing it. So he's going to swing in here, rotate his body a little bit. Well, swing first and then rotate. So he's going to sort of turn away from the wall a little bit, straighten his knee out. Oh, no. That's all right. Alright, so he was right about there-ish. Swing here. Oh no. This is the part that sucks, is when you have several different figures and they're all in like different poses. Especially these ones don't want to stand up that good, but I'm trying to do stop motion with them. Alright, so how did I have him set up? Okay, so he's like... Ah! My bad. Alright, so... Alright, so it's here, swing that, back, well it's not back, it's guitar. Swing from, really now. Okay. This is going to be hard to keep her balanced. So right here and swing like that. Maybe widen his legs a little bit might help. Alright, put Miles back where he was. Somewhere like that. Okay. And swing further. He's going to chop down. Oh goodness. And bonk right on the head. Still hold on to it. Bonk. We'll just have it rested on his head then. Oh, hang on here. Oh, come on. Please. Just hold on to the guitar. And bonk. Almost there. Okay, stay. Easy. Hurry, take the photo. Take the photo. Okay, got it. Now he's going to fall down. And the guitar's going to fall down. Oh, gosh. Okay. So we're going to have it down like that. Knocked him out. He really doesn't want to hold on to this guitar. Here, we'll do that. Put his finger between the band. And then he's just going to sort of look down. See that he got bonked on the head. Oh, he wasn't right there. He's back up a little bit. But he's going to rotate a little bit. Hit him in the head there. Okay, so now I'm going to play it over here. If you guys can, oh, sorry. If you guys can see that. It's not the easiest to see. Here, I'm going to play it though. Bam! That's actually pretty good. Bam! So Miles goes, kicks him in the head, and then runs on the wall, and then Spider-Punk comes in and hits him with his guitar. Finishes him off. That one's pretty funny. I like that one. That one's pretty good. So like I said, all these stop motions that I did on this live stream, I'm going to edit and sort of combine them all into one video so you guys can see the edited version. And I'll add some sound effects and stuff like that so you guys can see the edited versions. So with this, I just sort of wanted to show you guys sort of how I create my stop motions, and it's sort of fun just sort of messing around with the figures and stuff. It is time consuming. Like that first one was only 5 seconds and it took me like 30 minutes. But also, I just wanted to do a live stream because I don't really get to interact with you guys a whole lot, rather than just sort of replying the comments and stuff on my videos. But I like doing it live like this because we actually get to like communicate live back and forth. And if you're watching this after it's live, it's still pretty cool. You can sort of see the behind the scenes of making a stop motion, which is pretty cool. Um, and once again, like I said earlier, I'm going to be trying to do these live streams maybe once a week. I don't know yet. Um, and it depends. Sometimes the internet doesn't work very good, so it doesn't come in that good on the streams. And I'm going to try and work to get um, my actual camera set up for live streams and stuff so that I don't have to always do it on my phone because my phone doesn't have the best video quality or audio quality. So I'm trying to get that stuff fixed. But once again, I'll be editing these and sort of putting some sound effects and stuff to them and uploading them on the channel. So keep an eye out for those. Um, and leave in the comments maybe some stop motions that you guys would like to see in the future, or just videos in general, or if you like these live streams or not. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day.